Hello, everybody. It's been a while. It's been a while. I'm so glad to see you guys. I'm just going to adjust myself here. So, it's so good to see you guys. We've been out. I have been. Um, I'm going to fix the light from in here. Okay. We have been out for a minute. I've been working on my real estate license and kid stuff, and it's been busy. So today it's just gonna be a wing it. Haven't seen you guys in a while. Just wanted to start back again. I'm so excited that now we have 16 subscribers. Thank you. Woo, 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 woo. 16 subscribers. That is so fantastic. So excited about that. So we just coming back to talk about many different things that has been on my mind or things that I would like to discuss. For one, it is so great that spring is coming. That means more things we can do with the kids. We can be outside with them more. They can play. They can we can do different activities outside. So I'm looking forward to that. Over the past weekend, we did a trail upstate New York where we are, and it was fantastic. They got to walk, they got to see nature, they got to see the pond, they got to see birds, squirrels. They saw this worm. I'm not good with animals, so you're gonna laugh at me, but it was like a worm that was red and black. I may be wrong, may not be a worm, maybe a caterpillar. I'm not an insect person, so not that great at it. But it was a great science experiment. It was great health, exercise. They got to walk. I got to walk too. We got to get some good air. So it is good when the temperature is warmer. It is so much easier to do certain things. There's a lot of trails in upstate New York. A few that we went to is Heritage. That one's in Goshen. We went to that one recently. That one was fantastic. It's clean and there's like a little ice cream treasury. So what I'll do in my next live, I'll show those photos. I'll put them on for that trail that we went on. So there's a little ice cream called Treasury Cream, I think it's called, and they sell all types of ice cream. It was fantastic. My girls loved it. My husband loved it. We loved it. It was a nice time, and they take cash, they take card, and it's right on the way in, right on the way out. So it's perfect where it stands. The trail's nicely paved. Um, there was people on their bikes. There were people walking their dogs. They were older, younger. There's also a playground that's a little attached across the street, at the where the parking lot is. So it's even before the ice cream parlor. So there's parking that's 24 hours. So you can park there for 24 hours. And then the playground's across the street. It has a basketball court, it has a playground, and it has a little area where you can sit and eat or just watch people watch if you want to do that. So that was fun to do. Also, we're in the fourth quarter now for homeschooling. So all our homeschooling parents, all our public school parents, the rest of April, May, that's for up north because I know down south, May is usually the last month. But we're narrowing down. Hopefully, everybody's doing great. Um, try to get any last minute things that you see your kids need to work on. Get them working on that before the school ends. Um, I did also learn something about homeschool for New York recently. I did learn that you can use some of the school supplies. You can use that for your taxes. So I just recently learned that, and I have a friend of mine that is homeschooling their child too, that got a few $100s off. So for the supplies, so parents look into that. So our homeschool parents and probably even public school too, because I remember when um, when I was in school. all the money that my mother and my parents used to use. So used to spend. So look into that and see if you could get a discount. What else? This is like I said, a wing it, whatever comes to mind. Um, episode for today. I also have our video attached. Me and my daughters did a fun made for you challenge. So I did it with my two daughters, my oldest and my youngest, and I hope you enjoy it. We like doing fun videos like that for fun, and I like doing that with my daughters because they either crack up or look at me like I'm crazy. So I enjoy that. Also, follow us on Instagram. We are HR Parent Support Club on Instagram, HR Parent Support Club on TikTok. And on TikTok, I have all these funny memes that talk about parenthood, adulthood, momhood. We talk about all that, just little funny memes that we have, like, why did I spend all that money in Target? You know, and I know we all spend a bunch of money at Target. What's I going to Target at right now? I'm gonna come out broke. So, little jokes like that. So follow us on there. Click on the subscribe for here too. We are going to be back consistently. There was a lot of things going on and things have settled down now, so we'll be back consistently. So, for people that are new, want to describe again what is our plan. Our thing is here is to show parents different resources that are homeschooling or planning to homeschool. Also, just support. Sometimes parents are having a hard day, a hard week, or hard month. Just want to come somewhere where people are not going to judge you, people are not going to look down on you. I saw this great post that I saw from Kelly Rowland, and she was talking about how, and I'm going to see if I could put that and attach it to my next video too. That next video, that's going to be my plan for the next video. Attach everything that I have discussed previously to that video and make it a habit to continue, you know, doing that. So anytime I talk about something, you guys could click in and you can see it as well. So I'm working on that too. She said something that's powerful. She said, parents, even if you're not getting it, especially mothers, if you're not getting it right this week, if you are getting it right, if you're tired, if you're stressed, keep it up. You are doing great. And I agree with her because sometimes you feel like you're not doing great, or sometimes you even hear people tell you you're not doing a great job. And sometimes you even hear people tell you you did a good job, and you still don't feel great because things didn't come out the way that you think should come out. And this is something that I'm constantly saying to myself, and I say it to other mothers, other parents. You know, not every day is going to be the way that we want, and sometimes what we want is not what is correct either. Uh, so, and it doesn't mean that we get something else that it's wrong. So, what we can always try to do is to pat ourselves on the back and say, you know what, I did the best that I can do today. I made eggs this morning. That's what I can do today. Everybody went to bed clean. That's what I can do today. I made spaghetti. Hey, that's what we can do today. I read one book with my kid. That's what I can do today. So every day is an achievement. Um, but our kids, our families see what we put in every day. And if they don't, they will. Um, Another thing that I want to also discuss is um, some of the activities that's going to be coming up soon. And I would like to see what you parents do as well. What do you guys like to do? Do you like to go to amusement parks? Do you like going to the beach? Do you like going to pool? Do you like going to carnivals? What do you parents like to do? So I would love it to be a conversation. Even if you don't see it when I come on live, you can always leave the question, and then the next show, I'll discuss it too. So it's yeah, just want to be free, hang out, talk, discuss certain things. Because I'm not going to know everyone, but there's questions, there's different ideas that, we will all like to see. So I'm going to introduce myself again. Again, this is a Wing It show. So my name is Daphne. I'm originally from New York, born and raised, New York City, what we call the real New York. Um, and I have two daughters. So I have my oldest daughter is 7, and my youngest is 4. Um, I always wanted to do something for parents. I think it's. I also have like a private group chat amongst my friends, but I always wanted to do something for parents. I have dibble dabbled in other things. I've done wedding planning. Stop that. I'm almost about to stop that. Because that does take a lot of times. I give it up to all the wedding planners out there. You guys are amazing. It takes a lot of time though. And sometimes when your kids are small, it's a little harder. If I had teenagers, it would probably be easier. I've done that. I've done property management. I've worked with children with disabilities for many years. So I've dabbled dabbled in a lot of customer service, dealt with people, all types of people. Um, but now that I became a mother, and I'm 8 years in, almost 8 years in, that's more my passion now. Taking care of my kids, making sure they get the education that they need, making sure they're becoming the people that we need in this world. Um, some of the things that I think is important is, especially now with the kids, our generation was different from the generation that's coming up now. Because the generation that's coming up now, everything is online, everything's on computers, everything is on their phone. And one of the things I try to do with my girls is to still have them read books. And I know sometimes the people are like, oh, that's old. I know, I'm old. But I think reading books still has that charm when you can sit down and take a book and read it, and you still can go into that world that that book is showing you. Um, could be stories about going on a school bus or stories about going on an adventure, but when you're reading the book, you feel like it's you in that book at that moment. So that's one of the things that I'm working on with my oldest. And my youngest, she does like to read as well, but she's still not at the age. And I'm also working with her too, because she has a delay. So just to see how I could work that with her. But my oldest, trying to get her to like books. My youngest one already likes books. She always holds her books and always wants to read it. But my oldest one sometimes would prefer the iPad. But she is what I think they call Generation Alpha. I can't keep up with all the generation names that they have now. But I think she's Generation Alpha because she's too young to be X, I think. So that was some of the discussions that I wanted to do today. Like I said, it was on Wing It Conversation. And this is actually the longest that I have stayed. So maybe we should wing it more often. So have any questions, leave them in the chat. Remember, like I always said before, this is a positive setting. So we're going to keep it positive. And I hope all of you guys have a good night. Okay, bye bye.